we just went live. We were waiting a bit, but here we are. So hope you guys had a good week. Hello, Mr. Nix.
Hey, Multi, how's it going, bud?
Pretty good, pretty good. Just give me a second so I'll finish adjusting everything on my end.
Yep, me too. Just gonna find the live stream here. Oh, there you are.
So that should do it.
I have the appropriate chat this time, so this time.
Give me just a second so that I'll adjust your volume.
Yep, sure.
Say something?
Heroes are awful people in general.
That'll do, that'll do. So guys, if you want to join in, today we will spam the Legion Bounties. Basically, we're going to get double currency this week. So we thought it would be a good idea to play the Bounties. And also, even if we fill up the group, come and join us. It doesn't matter how many people we are. The more the merrier it will be for the Bounties.
I think our only struggle will be just making sure that everybody can get into the phase. But come now. Come as early as you can. Also, let's get to our area.
Oh, sure. So it seems to be at Saturn Girl. Hello, Moro. Hello, Corvo. Salut, Alexandre. Oh, actually, she's already. It's already begun.
Not much time left, so this might not.
That's all right. Well, nah, she has plenty of life left. And there's almost 3 minutes.
Now that they've sent in these new gems,
yeah, people are asking for players to not burn too quickly so that we can get as many gems as possible. In the end, it doesn't really matter as we spam the bounties. We should get plenty of gems. Yes, we're on the US server, Alexandre. El Corvo is Portuguese. Yeah, I assumed as much. We'll take a quick look at some of the rewards a bit later. I should have checked the vendor at first to show you guys the new stuff. If you saw some of my videos, I already showed some of the new stuff already. Like I showed, there's the slimline that we can purchase with the time beacon. There's a few new emblems. There's the right now I have the enhanced version of the Legion of Superhero emblem, but there is also a regular version of the emblem that you can purchase using your time beacon. Yeah, 350 is 350 the top feed? I forget. I know some people were arguing about that on the forums. But either way, we're gonna have to farm those bounties to be able to get the rewards. So yeah, I assume in the long term we will get to 350. Oh, did I? My bad. I guess I was trying to reply to someone and it did.
Oh, and it switched you over? Okay, yeah, no problem. It happens.
No, I probably switched it myself, but I probably pressed the wrong button or something. So Alexander is telling us that the fee for the gems is like 15, 75, 150, and 350.
That's right.
Oh, did someone go? Okay. Ah, we failed. I'm so sad now.
Yes, well, we did join late, so
That's alright. We can do this all day.
Yeah, I need to do a lot of these on my main, actually. I got myself up to, oh, we're already starting the lightning lad fight.
That was quick.
Very. Well, when you fail the other one's
yeah.
instantaneous. We'll get this one, though. Again, if you guys want to join us, let us know in the comments. I'll invite you if you're a hero on the US PC PS side. Or just join our phase. Happen to be able to phase with us. Yes, that emerald orbital is so common.
Oh yeah, I got it three times yesterday.
Got it 4 times yesterday. I asked when as soon as I got this thing, I was like, oh wow, look, I got an orbital instantly. They're like, is it the emerald one? Yes. Throw it out. Okay. Thanks for the advice.
Yeah, yesterday I got the orbital 3 times, the Legion twice, I think, the Legion Emblem twice, and the Omega Emblem, I think.
I got enhanced, what was it? Cosmic Point? Yeah, enhanced Cosmic Point.
But don't worry, guys, if somehow you don't get them as drops, they're fairly cheap on the broker right now. So if you want to have those emblems, just go to the broker. Obviously, if you're a free-to-play player or premium player, you probably won't be able to purchase those emblems with like $2,000. But if you're a legendary player, no reason why you cannot purchase those emblems.
That's another thing. I wanted to talk to you about that. Your video that you had for the free-to-play.
Yes.
Good video, by the way. One little critique, though, was when you're having people to buy gear or buy up something that you had in the vendors. Yeah, that cash, that's tough. That's tough to accumulate that, eh? Being able to get that 2,000.
Well,
to be able
there's
to buy
a trick.
for just one piece of gear.
There's a trick to that. It's something that I started doing when I was a premium player way back when. Is that as soon as you spend your cash, as soon as you get the maximum of your cash, you purchase colas. You build stacks and stacks of colas, and then when you need to, let's say you need to repair and you need more than $2,000, then you sell a stack of cola to be able to get the cash you need. So, and by now it should be even easier now that you can stack colas up to 99, or is it 99?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So
99.
now that you can stack colas, it should be even easier to get either a stack of cola, or even better yet, you can get a stack of item that, like crafting items or stuff like that. So basically, whenever you get the maximum item of cash you have, just buy something that can stack, and build yourself a reserve of items you can sell in case you need some cash. That way, it doesn't matter how much something is. Well, that way you can purchase anything that's up to $2,000 or $3,000, and then you can just sell then a few colas, purchase whatever you need, sell a few colas, purchase. So if you need to buy multiple items, just sell some colas in between items.
Yeah, I remember going back when I was free to play. I would have people put stacks of soders in the banks just to help us out. There was more than just myself, and we were struggling to be able to repair our gear, you know.
And the same for repair. Basically, repair any chance you get. Whenever you go next to a vendor that can repair, then you repair. And so there's a few habits you have to develop when you're free to play or premium. Is that you have to either purchase colas and build stacks of colas or stacks of whatever valuable items, and any chance you get, you repair. You go next to a vendor, you repair. So once you master those two things, you'll never have any real money problem, unless of course you want to purchase something that is worth more than the $2,000 or $3,000 limit. There's something also I'm going to start doing, guys. Personally, I don't mind, but whenever people are begging for stuff, whether they're begging here in the chat or when they're begging sometimes in the chat of the videos, personally, I don't care. I usually don't reply to those. But the problem that happens is that then sometimes the fight will start between you guys. So I will ask you, don't start begging for stuff because I'll start by first deleting your comments when you do that. And if someone keeps on begging, despite that, I'll probably I don't like doing that, but I'll probably end up barring them.
Yeah, you gotta know what's an appropriate thing to ask for, guys.
Like personally, I don't care, but sometimes I'll see like the comments in one of my videos, and then I'll see like sometimes I'll see a video that gets lots of comments, and I'm like, oh good, people are commenting on the video, and then turns out that they're just fighting amongst each other because someone was begging for free stuff. So I don't want to do that, but I'm going to start deleting people that are begging for stuff. Otherwise, let's say we're trying to keep the place. How do they call it? A safe space.
Mm-hmm.
Hello,
Right.
Car Thomas. I read the live chat sometimes, but sometimes I'm busy trying not to die. So sometimes it can be challenging to try to keep an eye on the chat. But yeah, I do try to read the chat, the CDR. So if me or Nix don't reply to the chat, it's not because we're trying to ignore you guys. It's just that sometimes we're busy trying not to die or trying to help the group.
What is the best way to get source marks? Well, other than making sure that you're in your vault every single day, is to run whatever your current content can give you. So let's say you're all at the max, and you're at the Legion DLC, you're going to want to run everything that's the Legion aspects.
A good way,
run all of it.
a good thing that could help for that is if you have a character that can run the Doomsday Metropolis missions, that is a good way to earn source marks. So if you keep a character, I forget what the maximum CR is for that. It's like 230 something, if I recall correctly. So if you keep your character, let's say around combat rating 200, you could have like one character that's dedicated to nothing but farming for source marks. And what you could do is that you play every mission that that character can play, and you play the Doomsday missions. Those are a pretty good source of source mark. We're doing good, Cars, Thomas. Oh yeah, and Mr. Nix uploaded his second video today. So after the stream, don't go now. After the stream, go watch Mr. Nix. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. See, that's what happens when I look at the chat. Mr. Nix is posted his second video today, so go and support our friend Nix. He deserves it.
It's about the general feats in the general tab. So that's talking about race feats. That's talking about if you were to change your power type, what kind of styles you need to buy. I give a lot of different tips and tricks between what you got to do, what kind of websites that I use personally for investigations, collections, briefings, all that stuff. Go check it out. But again, as Multi's already said, stay here for now. And when we are done streaming for the day, check it out.
CDR is asking, yeah, this is my highest CR character. Although I have a couple of characters that are close to this, but yeah, this is probably my highest.
Do you have all the regular gear from the vendor at 328, or what
Yes.
are you?
Yeah, I have the Thrall of Recon gear. I have the full set, and I have I think I have the elite weapon, and probably the face mask, and probably something else I
Gotcha.
forget.
Gotcha. Yep.
Oh, who went down?
A lot of people did.
I see that.
Whoa. A lot of that. It's really not hard to get your CR up on your other tunes. Absolutely. Really not. And it's very helpful, too.
People sometimes wonder, because I have a lot of characters that I keep at lower level. I don't try to have all my characters at max CR. Like I have like 50 characters, and often a question that often comes back is, why do I have so many characters if I cannot get them to max level? But that is the intent. I don't want them to be max level. I want to have some characters that I can play endgame with, but I want to have also characters like if I don't feel like it and I just want to play level 4 missions, I have a character that I can use to do that. If I want to play some tier 5 missions, I have a character that I can use to do that. So it allows me to be able to not always be stuck playing endgame content. I can move throughout the game. Obviously, I could play lower level missions with my Multiverse character, but let's say I want to play lower level missions and I don't want... Oh, the eye is here. Let's say I want to play lower level missions and I don't want to be way overgeared. I have a whole bunch of characters that I can select to be able to play those lower level missions. Often people ask, don't you get bored playing this universe online after, what is it, 9.5 years? And the answer is no, and that is one of the reasons I can... Oh,
right.
That is one of the reasons I can pretty much sometimes going back and playing some lower level missions with a lower level character. It's a nice change of pace from the grind.
You've been trying to get the styles, but I can't buy it. I have enough Legion coins and money in Source.
You probably don't
have those items.
You probably don't own the episode, or you're not legendary. Yeah. That's the only thing I can think of. Otherwise, you should be able to purchase. No one picked up Mr. Frost. Okay, I thought no one picked you up. They're so mean.
It's typical. Typical of heroes. I get it. I
think they suspect you're an evil villain at heart. So.
Well, it's true. I am. You'll be able to notice that also in all my introductions of my videos. I mock heroes every single time.
And Exo Wolf is asking about the mortar style. Not sure what style he's talking about.
Don't think there is one. Not yet in game. I don't think we have one.
Don't you mean maybe the Emerald Empress style, the Thrall Evercron style in Exo Wolf?
Maybe, are you not at the high enough CR equivalent? Are you under the CR? Like, are you not 310?
No, he says it's 315, so...
Oh, he did say that, eh? Oh, he did.
You should be able then to... honestly, you should be able to purchase the stuff then. If you can't purchase it, I'm not sure why.
That sounds like a bug. If you can't buy it, then...
Yeah, I would suggest if you go to the front page of the forums, there's a place you can go to be able to contact support. So if you go to the first page of the forum, the DCUO forums, you should be able to contact the support from there. Thank you, CDR. Guys. I do what I can to help. Or the only thing I can think of also next to Wolf would be maybe the elite gear. For the elite gear, you have to play the elite version of the missions, and you must get the elite renown to be able to purchase the elite gear. And Nix can probably tell you more about that. I'm sure Nix already has the elite gear.
Oh yeah, easily. Just not on this guy. But yeah, there is a specific vendor. On that vendor, I think it has all the gear and elite gear, right? Just make sure you're buying the right one. It's very strange though that you're not being able to get any of those pieces though. It tells me that there's something wrong. Or maybe we're missing something. I feel like we're just missing some pieces of information.
Probably. So sorry, Nixo Wolf, it's the best answer we can give you. If truly it doesn't work, all I can suggest is that you contact support, and you should be able to find a link on the first page of the DCO forums.
Shadow and chaos.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to beat this guy. So many people out here, crazy. But like, this is what I mean though. When they give us these feats, you think that because you got a lot of people in your face that you're going to be able to be successful, but that's not true because people are trying to get their feats, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Tough.
Yeah. Yesterday the people kept on telling people not to burn too much. So so they were saying
time-based.
Yeah, but if you wait a little too long, it doesn't work.
Yeah. Absolutely, Flash Snow. You want to give me a tell? I can get you into this group. There's room. We got room for 4.
Yeah, we still have room in the group, and even if you want to join later and somehow the group is full, just come by, guys. It doesn't matter if we're not all grouped together. Where we can play all the missions together anyway. Technically, we are one gigantic group with everyone that's here.
One big happy family.
Oh yeah. That's one of the things I kind of like with those bounties. you can get fights of like 50 people versus one big enemy. The only thing is that they overdid it a bit. It was a little too much to have the Legion bounties and the Multiverse bounties back to back. They probably should have had.
So
we failed
close.
again.
So close.
That's all right. So they probably should have spaced it out a bit. Maurice, come by. We're not doing too good, but doesn't matter.
Don't say that. We're not bad. It's just that the group. I feel like the people are distracted, and with these new feats, it's gonna happen. So if you want to come on, join. There'll be an extra body, and we'll be able to get through all this. It'll be fine. The Validus fight is a 50-50 if you're gonna be able to pass it nowadays. It's just as simple as that.
Just your average nerd. Why nobody in this video exists? Could be you're on a different server. We're playing on the US PC, PS4 server. So if you play, let's say, on a European server, or if you play on Xbox, yeah, you're not going to see us. Yeah, DCUO on PC is the same as on PS4. Depending on the time period, like around the time of Origin Crisis, it was much easier to play on PC because the game was lagging like crazy on PS3 at the time. And then when PS4 came by, it became a bit the opposite. The game was running a lot smoother on PS4. But then it always depended also if you had a high-end PC or not. But the game plays fine on PC.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I'm on it right now.
Like Nix is on PC, and even though he sucks, he's doing not too bad.
Ouch! Once again, a hero throwing me under the bus.
Now the bus isn't here yet. Cosmic Boy will summon it soon.
Ah, that's very true, and I'm sure he'll run it forwards and backwards through my body.
No, I'll do that.
Oh, well, you are Quantum. I would expect nothing less.
But yeah, guys, if you want to join, send a tell to Mr. Nix. He'll invite you to the group. But again, you don't even need to be in the group. If you want to just come by, we're here.
Yeah, try to get into the phase. It might be tight to be able to get in, but we just got done finishing the Validus fight, so if people left, there's likely room.
Yeah. Just come to our phase, like phase to any one of us, or send a tell to Mr. Nix. Yes, CDR, this is the last episode. The next episode will be World of Flashpoint. We don't have that much information just yet about World of Flashpoint. We don't know at this point. We don't know what styles we are going to have. The only thing we really know about the styles is that it's going to be 2 villain styles. That should make Mr. Nix happy.
I mean, if they're good styles, I'll be happy. Give me good styles, and of course I'll be ecstatic.
Marius, if you're in game, just send a tell to Mr. Frostnix. You can see his name on the screen. And unless if you play on Xbox, you won't be able to send him a tell, obviously.
Or Switch.
Nah.
2 raids in that new DLC, and every single instance, there's an elite version. I am so intrigued about how that's going to work for a duo. I think you and I have to run at least an elite duo once, and we're going to live. We got.
What do you mean? What do you mean once? We'll do it every day, twice a day.
I mean, I can if you'd like. That's up to you.
No, we will have to try it. I am curious myself. It reminds me when he had, I don't know if you recall the mission, there was Patrol Catastrophe that was challenging for a lot of people. People saw it almost as an elite solo mission. There was that one and the Black Lantern mission with, I forget the name of the mission. Oh.
Victory against Cosmic Boy. Yeah, it's the one where you fight the Black Lanterns and like Hal Jordan and some of the other guys that they've been earned.
That one also was somewhat challenging. You would see people on the forums who thought the missions were a little too challenging. But I thought I don't mind the elite content. I don't mind when the content is challenging. But sadly, sometimes you don't control what happens in the group.
I'm not too sure if it will actually be a zoom style.
I doubt it. We just got the reverse flash style, so yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a zoom style.
I don't think it will be.
Personally,
I mean,
I wouldn't
zoom
mind.
itself,
Yeah.
like from the flash, that could be interesting. But like, I hope it relates. Then I hope he's in the DLC. That would be very weird to get a style for somebody who's not in the DLC.
Yeah, I suppose.
Unless it's Black Mask. I'd be alright with that. I mean, by all means. Let's always have a Black Mask DLC. In styles.
For Alexon who's asking, I've been playing the game since October to 2011, I think. Like mid-October, late October, I think. Basically, when the game went free to play, I waited 2-3 weeks, and then I started playing the game. For CDR, the 101 PvP armor, it took a while because that was in Season 3, I think, of PvP. When we had the Season 1 PvP, the top gear was the Vengeance gear, which was 98, I think? 99, I forget.
Yes.
So we had the Vengeance gear that was the top gear at the time, and then we had to wait until the next season, which was, I don't know, I guess 6 months, a year later, I forget. And then at that point, it was the Nightwing gear, which was the Gotham Knight gear. And then a year after that, we had the 101 PvP gear. So actually, I think I'm forgetting a PvP style in between. But basically, between like Vengeance and the 101 gear, there were a couple of years that passed. So it took at least a couple of years to be able to get that gear, to answer your question.
Maurice, I was trying to explain to you how to send a tell. Hopefully I got it, but if not, I'm sure we'll figure it out. We still have room, so no worries.
Maurice, after the stream, I think I have a video that explained that. I remember there was a lady who couldn't understand how the chat worked, and so I made a video way back when, but the video might be a bit outdated, but it should still be able to show you the basis of how to use the chat.
Absolutely, Batman 2099. I 100% agree. The 101 PvP gear, or even like some of the previous sets, are ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, once it reaches 5,000 a piece, it's
a piece. It's
yeah.
Ridiculous. It's way too taxing. If they're not even putting in any effort into making any PvP-like content, it's time to start making some structural changes to your PvP gear. You know, make it cheaper, make it easier to acquire the gear.
Well, my guess is they probably assume that most people already got the gear already, so...
Well, that's not true for long guys. The Deadshot pants, yeah, tough. Actually, PvP holds one of my favorite back pieces. Unfortunately, this guy doesn't have it. The Vengeance, I think it's the back piece. It's one with the 2 guns in the back as holsters. So cool. I have to have it on all my guys. Except, again, I don't have it on this guy. Alright, I got a tell here. Here we go.
Hello, Connor McNamara.
I am doing good. Stressful week, but it's finally the weekend and playing some DCUO and talking to some of you guys.
Yeah, if you're lucky, you can get the Hush style in Prometheum lockboxes, but there's like 800 styles in those lockboxes, so the odds of getting the style you want, they're very, very slim, sadly.
Next to impossible. But yeah, it was the Hush back piece. That's what it is.
If you're in no hurry, yeah, you could wait and hope to get it over time if you play the long game. But if you want to have it, the best option is to just grind PvP until you can purchase it. There's sadly no miracle in that case. There's no quick or easy way to get that style.
Nah, Prometheum lockboxes are the way to go. Just, well, I mean, that's not just gambling as anything else. So, go ahead, go nuts.
And even worse, if you are a premium player. If you're a premium player, you can't even open the lockboxes. So. Yeah, glad you got the full night of vengeance, Connor. I was trying to get it yesterday. I opened a little too many boxes. I was planning to open only 20, 30. I was planning to open 30 time capsule, and I ended up opening a bit more than twice that because I was trying to get the full style to make my Batman my Flashpoint Batman video yesterday, and I just couldn't do it. In the end, I was like one piece short.
I saw that you had opened up 50. I haven't had a chance to watch that video yet. How successful were you at getting the collections?
Not too bad. I was able to get some of the rare ones. Although there's one rare collection, the World of Something, that I got like 3 times. But if you look at the price for that collection, pretty much went down very, very dramatically. So
okay,
I guess the demand for that collection is not very high.
Right. Yeah. Within the first couple of days, you're going to see prices on those collections, they drop drastically. And I'm one of those kind of people, if I was on a lot more actively than what I should have been for yesterday, what I would be doing constantly is if I'm opening up time capsules and putting stuff on the broker, I am checking constantly. Because the moment I get outbidded is the exact moment I pull mine off. I pull mine off and I'll re-put it back on. I'm not at all care in the world about my deposit. I don't care how much I'm about to lose. It doesn't matter. Yeah, sure, it could sell, but I could also wake up tomorrow and it could be 2 or 3 pages that was after mine. I mean, you gotta act on it quick.
Well, ideally the first day, well actually, because of the bug, the first 2 days are the time where you should sell the stuff. Like today there's probably a few people that made quite a bit of cash with the Flashpoint Batman style. Personally, early in the morning, I bought the chest piece for like 50 million. I knew that if I had waited a bit, I could have had it. Like last time I checked, it had already dropped at 30 million, but that would have meant no Flashpoint Batman video today. So I bit the bullet and I bought it, even if it was a bit too expensive. But that was the last piece I needed to be able to make my video. So. Oh, Eric Messias is asking who saw the Justice League movie. No spoilers if you saw it, please. I didn't. Sadly, over here, I'm not sure how we're going to see it. I thought I could go to the theater or something to try and see it, but it's not showing. It seems in this area. And
likely just like HBO Max and maybe some of your other streaming services. I don't think it actually got to an actual theater.
Okay. I thought they were going to send to also. Make it available in the theaters like they did Wonder Woman 1984, but I guess not. And we don't have HBO Max here in the Big White North, so I'm not sure how I'm going to see it just yet.
Yes, I think I'll be watching it either tomorrow or the next day. That's what I'd like to do for my family, but I'm not sure yet.
Alexander, you're correct. We could have waited to buy the style on the broker. Sadly, I wanted to. That would have meant waiting, and I wanted to make my Flashpoint Batman video. I was hoping to be able to make it yesterday. Sadly, I had to wait until today. But in order to do that, I had to get the whole style. And yesterday, getting the style on the broker, that wasn't an option. So I opened a few more time capsule than I should have to try to get the whole style yesterday, and even then I fell short and I had to purchase the last piece today.
So run those stabilizer queue ups, guys, every solitary day.
Oh yeah.
To get more stabilizers to open up more capsules. Did you get the rare drop at all? The rare.
No, the Vertigo. No, I did not get it, but I saw the price of it. It doesn't seem to be a popular material. The price went down quite a bit. It was at 220 last time I checked. So I'll probably wait for it to drop a bit, and I'll just snatch it from the broker.
Gotcha.
At this point, that's pretty much the only thing I'm missing. I was able to get the Grifter mask a bit earlier today. I bought the last collection for the Grifter mask a little bit more expensive than I would have wanted to, but I didn't want to wait too long for that one either.
I haven't even had a chance to open up one time capsule yet. I will soon. Can't wait, actually. It's been a while since I've opened up a time capsule, because I didn't really do anything with the Mega Resurgence. Well, I shouldn't say that. I got over 15 of those Mega Resurgence, so...
I opened a couple of those the last day. I think on the last day I opened 2 or 3 of those before they were gone.
I still haven't opened my insides to those capsules. The capsules themselves, the individual 9. Yeah, I haven't actually opened those pieces up yet. I gotta do that. More work for me to do.
If you're wondering why I got big all of a sudden, I have no idea. I assume it's more Drew did something.
Yeah, the gems. The gems will do
Okay.
various things to you. Yeah. So, like, they could turn you into rocks, like in the raid. They could turn you into a tree. You just got to click your way out. You could shrink, like you do in the raid. You could grow. Or you can get an orbital out of it. I just got that not too long ago. Do we have a hero league for the community to join? No?
Not really. If sometimes people will ask to join my league, I usually say yes. But I don't have an active league. If you want to join, I don't mind. But sadly, I don't really have time to manage a league. So people are welcome to join, but there's no planned league activities.
And I join leagues that are based upon people who do harder content and elite content, so I work with them constantly. So I can't just be in the community. I mean, I could probably have an alt I could create to join that kind of a league, but it wouldn't get prioritized.
CDR is asking if DCUO is going to leave a PS4 like it did the 3. Probably eventually. Eventually, obviously, they'll probably upgrade to the newer platform.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
But right now we can't even.
Oh.
Right now we can't even buy a PS5. So. Hello, Alona. Yeah, next. So I assume on the European server it must be a smaller population, so that's probably why. Way back when I was playing on PC on the villain side, there was barely. Some days there were basically a handful of us. So whenever we would queue for missions, funnily enough, often we would end up with people we had played the previous missions with. Oh, I got the enhanced Saturn Knight emblem, Saturn Girl emblem.
I got the enhanced Lightning Lad. And a crystal. Oh boy. Wow.
Lucky
What a
you.
goodie. Yeah. Do you have all the enhanced emblems already?
Yes.
I figured.
Yeah, they were on the broker for like some cases like 200,000. So
Oh, really? That's awful. I want that nice green aura. Yeah, that's an interesting looking aura. Actually, a person right in front of us here has it on.
I kind of prefer the other one, but
The regular Emerald Empress aura? Yeah, I
Yes.
agree too. Yeah. I don't care for this blue. Should have been purple, if anything. Because
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the raid, you saw that she was taken over by Saturn Girl, so it should be a kind of a mix between the two. But oh well, what are you gonna do?
oh, I understand, Alexandre. That's why I usually set my keyboards in English by default.
Is there a way to get membership for free? The answer to that is no.
I didn't see what happened. Was that Ebon? Oh, guess not.
Cannot wait for the villains to come out next week. You and me both.
Look at you, Connor. we had some PS5 at Walmart last week, 2 weeks ago, for like half a quarter of a day, and they were sold out in no time.
You got yours at GameStop? Oh, interesting. I gotta make sure I'm doing my other deals while I'm out here.
Yeah, at this point, we'll probably have to wait for a PS Pro, whether we want to or not.
Thank you. I felt an ancient evil.
They keep on announcing that they're going to restock, but sadly, whenever they restock,
Thank you for saving
it sells
me
out
from
in
the clammy
no
shadow
time.
of
So that's why pretty much like last Christmas, I pretty much expected that with luck, maybe we'll be able to buy one by next summer. The way things are going.
Ireland. They charge high prices?
Well, I've heard a lot of stories about scalpers. Like there's people who bought a whole bunch of PS5, and now they're selling them for like 1,200, 1,500 on eBay or something like that. I don't know if that's what you guys mean.
I would hope GameStop doesn't believe in selling their games or selling their stuff like that. That's what he was referencing.
Okay.
That would be very bad if that was true.
What delicious irony. Free Validus, my legion fool.
How do you get the thing on your forehead? Is that the I can't even tell. I'm not looking at your guy right now.
On my forehead? It comes with the style. It's the vesture of a proselyte, something like that. I'm probably way mispronouncing it. Basically, it's the Indigo Lantern headpiece. It has the Indigo Lantern emblem in the forehead. Oh, hello, Jeffrey. We're doing good, and you?
Should I delete all my nth metal? No.
Nah, give it to Nix. He needs it.
He's not wrong. But only if you're PC. You can't give it to me if you're a PS player.
Well, for selling stuff to GameStop, they give so little money. It's almost not worth it.
Why would you ever consider about deleting your nth metal? I don't understand. Even if your artifacts are all at 200, you're still going to want to hold on to it. For the next latest and greatest artifact.
Don't start being toxic, Nexo, please. Well, I'm glad you're going to be back soon, Jeffrey.
Seals broken? Are the seals of preservation broken right now? I haven't had any issues lately.
Jeffrey, I'm gonna have to see the movie first. I already have a Martian Manhunter character. I've been meaning to make a video about it for ages. I guess I'm gonna have to make it soon. But yeah, once I manage to see Justice League, I'll probably try to do something inspired by that.
Didn't you say you're going to be working on a video about artifacts coming up? So somebody at CDR had said that he's curious about artifacts. That's actually going to be my next video.
I've been meaning to do that, and there's always something else that comes up. Like this week, there was a truckload of new stuff, so I'm hoping to be able to make a video about artifacts. Well, actually, a handful of videos about artifacts, because there's some artifacts that require their own video, like the Grimbor's chain because of the funky mechanic, but also there's a couple of artifacts that have some weird specificity. So
if you need any help explaining any of those, I can tag along if you really want. Should I delete my YouTube channel?
Absolutely.
Grief, don't do that. Don't do that.
Nick's just started his, and it's a nightmare, so get rid of it right now.
Don't do it, Lucid.
Or
stay with it.
Sell it on eBay.
There you go. You might make negative money.
But for the artifacts, it's just a matter of getting around to doing it. It's just that there's whenever I want to make videos about the artifacts, at some point I wanted to use the test server so that I could upgrade some of the artifacts to 200, and then the test server was gone for a while, and so there's always something that ruins my plans. But hopefully, I have to make those at least a few artifacts videos soon. We play on the
we
US.
are on the US server, yeah. I don't know if we're gonna beat Validus again.
Probably not. Yeah, I understand a bit what you mean, Jeffrey. I don't really want to go to Twitter. Twitter seems to be worse than the plague, so I don't want to go there. Batman 2099, send a tell to our friend Nix. He'll invite you to the group.
Yeah, send me a tell, Mr. Frostnix.
Yeah, well, we do have some good stuff. I don't know about you guys, but the new Legion emblems, personally, I love those. So we do get some good stuff on the vendors. So I wouldn't say all the good stuff is in the Mega Capsule, but yeah, there was some really good stuff in the Mega Capsule. In the last Mega Capsule, there was an embarrassment of riches in terms of good stuff. So.
Oh yeah, I tell people that's the best time if you're ever missing collections or you're missing out on gear. That's the best time to maximize out of your profit. That's the best time for you to be buying stuff. It'll all be so much cheaper, but then about a week or two after that mega resurgence, now that it's gone, all those prices are going to spike.
Lennis Hartford, I would say the new Batman capsule stinks. I kind of like the Flashpoint Batman style. I understand that I'm not too crazy about the Lois Lane hairstyle, but overall I think they did a fairly good job. I'm not sure why they don't give us actual emblems from DC characters. They gave us some funky, weird variation of those emblems. Like they gave us a Flash emblem that's not really a Flash emblem, but it still was a nice emblem.
And then like a Legion of Doom emblem and some other emblems. I don't know. It's a weird looking set of emblems. But
yes. I
mean, I don't define a time capsule based upon its style. I go at it the fact of what is the best stuff that comes with a capsule. Well, it's likely the collection rewards. Okay, so what were the collection rewards like in this one? They're okay. They're not the greatest. It's very meh. So, I don't know. In comparison to some of the others that we've had in the past, this one, for me, it wasn't that great. My personal preference.
Well, the aura looks a bit funky. The hairstyle, if you like hairstyle, I guess it's your thing. But personally, I don't care very much about the hairstyle. We have the Grifter mask, which I'm sure some people will be happy about that.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of people were expecting a Kid Flash cowl, though.
Yeah, the Kid Flash cowl would have been nice, but Not this time, I guess. Oh, the cape comes from the. You mean the cape I have right now? It's it's the Flashpoint Wonder Woman cape. I forget the actual name right now. Amazonian Conqueror or something like that.
Plus. You're. You will stop. Ah.
What advice would I give you, Jay, for being 244 skill points and 312 CR? Subscribe to my channel so you can keep getting more skill points, but you should honestly be grinding more on your skill points. I always say, when it comes to how many skill points you should have, you should be able to max out your main tree. So let's say, for example, you are a DPS. If when you spent all your skill points and you've done everything else, all the other movement modes and stuff like that, and the breakouts, and maybe your weapon of choice, and maybe a couple of iconic powers if it works for your loadout, you need to be able to max out whatever you are. So if you're a DPS, again, it should be either the might or the precision. If you can max that out, you have the most amount of skill points of what you honestly need. After that, the rest is fluff.
CDR was asking when we stream. We stream every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we might add some more stream at some point if we can, but right now Friday seems to be the day that works. The Batman suits, yeah, most of them pretty much came from Time Capsule. I'm trying to think of one that did not. Maybe Mr. Nix can think of one. Thank you, Ulysses Jamie. Let's see, in Time Capsule, we had the Future Batman style. That was a Time Capsule. We got the Drowned.
Yep.
We got the Red Death.
Yep.
We got...
Batman Beyond.
There's the Dawnbreaker. That one did not come in Time Capsule.
Sure. Yeah.
What's it? Devastator. That one was from Metal Part 1.
No, not Devastator. That was...
Was it Metal Part 1 or...
Merciless.
Okay.
We never got Devastator. We wanted it.
The Merciless was... Yeah, we didn't get that one yet. But it's... That one and Devastator and Murder Machine are pretty much the only ones I can think of that we did not get just yet.
Yep, Batman Beyond came from a time capsule.
General Grievous, you can get one piece of gear from per time capsule. So if you're lucky, you could open 8 time capsule and get the full set of gear. I strongly doubt that's gonna happen. So yeah, you will probably have to open a whole bunch of time capsule to get the full set of gear. And again, if you're not lucky, you could end up not getting maybe the chest piece or not getting the back piece.
Yeah, make sure you guys aren't spamming your questions that you're trying to throw at us, just so that you get your question answered. So, everybody else is asking one at a time. You might as well as well.
Thank you, General Grievous. Hello, Robbie.
Is the Superman soda only for a certain role? The answer is no. It's for all roles. All of them benefit from having that soda.
I'll show it to you after this fight if you want.
You gotta have it. It's a great soda to have. And it's infinite. So you'll never have to get another soda if that's what you want for your character. Now, of course, I would be going over the fact that there are better sodas than that one, for sure. But you should definitely have this in your repertoire.
This isn't
absolutely
over. The next step of our plan will continue regardless.
The soda is pretty good.
How to get that soda? That would be opening up the Kryptonian time capsule.
You can actually purchase it now from the Quarks vendor.
Or from the broker. Or Quarks vendor. Yeah, there's a few ways to be able to get it.
From the broker also is a good option. On the Quarks vendor, I think it's 25 Quarks to purchase it. And then
Yeah.
obviously afterwards you have to upgrade it. Although it's a bit different than the artifacts, the sorter upgrades only up to rank 8, as opposed to rank 200 with the other artifacts. But it's pretty much the same thing. You feed it nth metal and you upgrade it, and you have to break through at various steps. And early on it gives you like a 30% max power and 30% health, and it goes all the way up to 90%. And depending on your role, it will give you a certain bonus. So if you are a controller, it will restore a bit of power to the group. In damage, it will increase the might and precision to the group. Healer role, it will give a percentage of max health to the group. And in tank, it will absorb damage up to 8% of max health. So depending on your role, you'll get the various benefits. Out of 10, how do I rate your flash? I would say 12.
Ooh, that's a high ranking.
I love the flash, and usually people do. We have an embarrassment of riches at this point to create a flash-looking character, and it's very hard to mess up recreating the flash. So yeah, the stealth material is expensive.
Yeah, I've been meaning to get myself up to 5,000 Quarks. Let's see what I'm at right now. I've been slowly building up on that one. Let's have a look. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. I can tell. 4,740. So probably maybe after this time capsule, you'll get it.
Tokyo is asking for the recommended level for artifacts. Ideally 200, but depending if you can get at least the various abilities that the artifacts have. I'm trying to find an example. Let's say if we take a look at... Oh, yes.
You are asking a question that I literally am planning on answering in my next video. Okay. One of those concepts is as soon as you get an artifact, you think it's great, right? Because you have like the Grimorium, and you just got this artifact. It's so nice and pretty. Oh wait, it's rank 0. It's useless to you. You don't get any true benefit out of an artifact until it reaches rank 80. Then the artifact actually begins to activate. And then from there, it's about 120 is when you're going to see the next main benefit from it. And then 160, and then 200. At 200, you're going to see the maximum benefit from the artifact. What a great question. Can you help me get the Chaos Lord cape? I don't even know where the Chaos Lord cape comes from.
The Chaos Lord?
I have no idea what that is.
And I would have to look it up.
I need 1,750 Quarks for the Black Flash Cowl, and I'm at 53 Quarks, so start opening up some time capsule.
Well, you have to. That's when you have to play the long game. Either you're gonna start opening your free time capsule and save up your Quarks, or what you could do is farm for source marks and purchase Quarks from the Quarks vendor. These are the two ways really you can accumulate Quarks. Short of...
What is it, 200 for 25 or 100 for 25?
It's 100 for 25. I know it sounds like a lot, but at some point, you don't really need source marks all that much. Once you've purchased most of the styles requiring source marks, you only need source marks really for your mainframe. So when you reach that point, accumulating source marks are pretty simple after that.
So I would probably, I would disagree with that. Now the reason why is because I buy catalysts like crazy with my source marks.
Well,
pretty much
that was the other thing.
They need to have them. So
well, at some point you have to make a choice. Either you purchase catalyst or you purchase Quarks to purchase whatever you need from the Quarks vendor.
What's a little soul-chilling terror between friends?
Also, I've done this in the past too, where I needed exobytes. Oh, somebody sent me a tell. I want exobytes, so I'm gonna go to find a vendor that works best for me. That's a nice cheap vendor. I'm gonna buy gear pieces for like 2 source marks each and get a large amount of exobyte. I've done that before.
Tokyo crabs. Basically, when we first started getting time capsule, I would open 20 of them. At the time, very simple. I couldn't afford to open more than that, so I would open 20 of them when the time capsule would be released, and then after that, I would use either my free time capsule or I would buy the stuff I needed from the broker. And then at some point, when I started, let's say being a bit more well off, I would purchase maybe I would open about 20 time capsule per week. So every week I would purchase a bundle of stabilizers, and I would open 20 time capsule.
Is there a way to level up without doing the main missions? Why would you not want to?
Well, I guess you could play the events. If you play the events, it does give you experience. So, in theory, I assume you should be able to reach level 30 doing that.
But my question is why? Why would you want to do that? Oh, I mean, if it's just to reach level 30, I mean, okay, sure. But that's a very odd question to be asking.
And yes, we do have Spider-Man with us. And with the new 30th Century Slimline, we can actually create a pretty good Spider-Man with those.
I'll see the rest of you again soon.
It's another video I need to watch on yours. I'm behind.
Jeffrey is asking if they're going to give us a Aquaman style or a real cyborg emblem. I don't know. For cyborg, they seem to have some issues with the emblems. You can see that sometimes they're going out of their ways to not give us the emblems. Like it would have been simple enough for them to give us a Robin emblem or a Nightwing emblem, and they gave us not that. They give us some funny pixel artwork emblems instead.
Yeah,
and even with this DLC, like the one emblem we got, it was the Booster Gold emblem. But for the other emblems, they gave us like a funky Flash emblem. You have to wonder why. It could be that they're just trying to give us something different. That is quite possible. It could be that DC doesn't want them to use emblems for whatever. That could be possible. But you have to wonder why they don't give us actual emblems. Like, yeah, why not give us an actual cyborg emblem, or a Red Sun Superman emblem, so there's a whole bunch of emblems from the comics that they could give us. There's no the Legion of Superheroes. They just gave us a couple of Legion of Superheroes emblem. There's like 100 members of the Legion of Superheroes. That alone would be a whole bunch of emblems. So sometimes you have to wonder. Oh yeah.
No, go ahead.
So sometimes you have to wonder why they almost go out of their ways not to give us the emblems. So for a cyborg emblem, in theory, I see no reason why they could not give us that emblem. But in practice, there seems to be either some issues, or they're just not willing to give us what we want. At this point, I don't really have an answer. What about you, Mr. Nix?
Well, I mean, they like to relate those emblems to somebody that's in the game, right? So it's easier for them to be relatable when it comes to a time capsule release. I mean, yeah, for sure, there's a lot of members in the Legion. Absolutely, they definitely need to include them, but I would hope that they also arrive whenever they arrive in-game. That's my personal preference on it. Now, somebody had said something very interesting about the Aquaman style. Well, if I'm not mistaken, within the Flashpoint, there's two villains here, right? I mean, it's Wonder Woman and Aquaman, right? In theory? So that makes me wonder, villain aspects, could we get an Aquaman, the villain, look? Because he looked pretty cool, I gotta be honest. Looked pretty legit.
So you think one of the villains for the next DLC would be Flashpoint Aquaman?
Aquaman. Yeah, that'll be my first guess. My second guess will be the female Joker, but I'll see what happens. It depends. Right? It's going to depend on who they want to use, because they base it off of who's in the DLC. So, like the Emerald Empress, why did we get that style? Because she was a villain in this DLC. These people are a part of the DLC. You're not just going to get a random style.
Yeah, I would put my bet also on the female Joker, on Martha. from Flashpoint. But for the other villain, I would hope they give us an actual villain as opposed to a hero that pretends to be a villain for one DLC.
For sure.
So it could be like sometimes the devs are trying to be a little too clever for their own good. So it could be exactly what you just said, that we're going to get an Aquaman style, but Aquaman is the villain in that DLC. But I would prefer if it's an actual villain.
Same here, absolutely. But like, remember, folks, it's DC, right? So like, there's a lot of things that we want, and it seems that at times they take the easy route.
Yeah.
So like, Aquaman and Wonder Woman are easy to have as the bad guys because we've heard them and we've seen them so much in game. It's easy for them to get to those same kind of character sprites. And if you were in the anniversary event, you could actually see those two fight it out in the open world. So that's why I feel like they were giving us that hint that a lot of it's going to have to do about the big war that happens between the Atlanteans and the Amazons. So I do believe that one of those two are going to be a style. We will see. I would be very disappointed if it's a reverse Flash style. Like I will bawl. I will cry.
Well, I doubt that would be the case because we just got it.
We just got one.
But you never know. Personally, I wouldn't mind. I love the character. You can never have too many reverse Flash styles, but that's probably just me. It's like Batman.
I mean, if it's... But
like
there's
Batman.
There's unique styles to Batman, though. It works.
I'm sure they are.
Reverse Flash, how many outfits does he have?
It doesn't matter. Give us more.
You greedy person.
I
Greedy hero.
love the guy.
Just make a Black Mass style. We'll call it even. I don't care after that.
Be careful what you wish for. They could give you the style, but it ends up being the worst style in the game.
It'll be the worst form of it.
I won't be a Superman style. We already know the next DLC will feature two villain style. That we know already. It could be like they tried to be clever and one of the villain is actually a hero who's being villainous. That's quite possible. But if we take them at their words, it should be two villain style. Yeah, Flashpoint Deathstroke, I guess. Although for Flashpoint Deathstroke, he doesn't have his classic mask. So personally, I wish at some point they add the classic Deathstroke mask into the game. So yeah, it would be nice, I guess, if it was a Flashpoint Deathstroke. But sadly, that would mean no classic Deathstroke mask. So I would be sad on that front. Yeah, we got the Sinclair emblem last time, which is right now as close as the Superman emblem as some people can use at this point. The Flying Bat accessory comes from the Halloween seasonal. You can purchase it from the Halloween vendor. It also comes from the Batman Family Pack, if I recall correctly, from the marketplace. But that pack is like $50. There's a whole bunch of stuff in the pack, but if all you want is the Bat accessory, I don't think... Oh, actually, it's an aura. It's the Flying Bat's aura. So if all you want is that, I don't think you're going to want to spend $50 for that. So your best bet is going to be to wait until next Halloween and purchase it from the Halloween vendor.
Ooh, I'm getting feats left and right. And I'm not even doing anything. Cars, are you Prime Barry Allen? Trying to figure out where you are.
The legs, I'm not sure, but it's a good look to be able to recreate the Flash from the Zack Snyder movie. But I have to admit, I'm not sure which legs are those. I would have to look it up.
Android, maybe?
Could be.
Adaptive Android from PvP style?
Let's see.
This is for villains. Well, if that is you, Cars. Okay, that it is. Okay, yeah. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. You said you gave him a 12 out of 10?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to give you a negative 12 out of 10.
No, it's not
But
an
only
active
because
android.
I'm not, only because... No, it's not. What is it? Is
Not
there?
sure. I don't know. I know it's not that because I just tried it. But let's
Oh, shield robot legs. Really?
Shield.
Are they that... Shield that... They're that basic? No way. They look complicated. Shielded robot legs for...
Oh, yeah, it is.
Stout.
Yeah, it is. It is.
That's probably it. Yep, that is. Nicely done. Yeah. I'll give you a... I'll match Multi 12 out of 10. Bruno, you're killing it. I like that look. Wow.
Jeffrey, you probably can put the gold material on the sneakers, but you're gonna lose. It's gonna be one color. It's all gonna be gold. You're going to lose like the lines on the side of the sneakers.
Well, yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Maybe if you made them white or black.
Well, if you use one of the chromas, like
Oh, you'll be restricted. You won't have a choice.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We're on the USPC and PS4 server.
No, Bruno, go back to your old look. I don't know what this is. Go back to the good one.
This looks like.
Are we going to wrap it up after this one, by the way? We've been going actually longer than what we normally do.
Yeah, we'll fight Validus one last time, and we'll be good after that.
I wish I could keep going, guys.
Validus shall rise and destroy all of Metropolis.
So last chance. Hopefully we'll end on a win. If not, there's always tomorrow.
Oh, Bruno, that's better. Now never change your look ever again.
No shield. It could be we're not in the same phase. That's all I can think of.
Yeah, maybe the phase is full. There's a lot of people here now, so I imagine the phase is full.
That could be.
But, hey, we got room for one person. Send me a tell. Well, we're going to be wrapping up after this.
Jeffrey,
Snakes don't like my electric scorpion. It's good, but it's not the other one.
don't listen to Nix. He's a crazy villain.
Yes, it's true. I am a crazy villain. How do you get the Ultraman cape? You get the Ultraman cape by running an Elite. Once you run that raid, you get a chance of it dropping off the last boss of the Ultraman fight. It's a rare drop. It's for probably around 200 million, probably a little bit less than that, I would say, about this time. It's been out there for a while.
Last I checked, it was about 200 million.
Oh.
I bought it way back when for 100 million.
You can find it on the broker too.
Yeah, but since then the price went up at least a bit.
Saturn girl.
And yeah, last I checked, it was about 200 million. But it's probably the better option because even if you play the Elite raid, if it's a rare drop, the odds of getting it from that raid are very slim to begin with. As opposed to with the broker, that's one of the things I like that a lot of people don't seem to, is that you know what you're working towards. If you're trying to just hope to get lucky and get a random drop, you never know when that's going to happen. As opposed to if you see the item for sale on the broker, even at 200 million, well, then it gives you a goal to work towards. You know that, okay, I'm going to gather my cash, and once I have 200 million, I'll be able to purchase the item.
Well, that's nice and all, but if the prices change on it, then what you see in that moment, if you don't have the money for it, then you can't get it, and it could be different within a week. It could be maybe this prices will skyrocket, maybe it'll go up to 400.
Well, you have,
and then you're like, oh, now I'm further behind.
Yes, that happens. That happens.
Rarely, with that kind of style, because it's been out for a long time.
Yeah, with the Ultraman cape, I doubt it would happen. The only thing I can think why the price would go up is because at this point there's probably not as many people who are running that mission, so that might make the cape a bit more rare than it used to be. But there's obviously items like the Cosmic Chromo material. For that item, obviously the price will keep on going up and up and up, and it'll never go back down.
Here, use my supply drop. You're like out of power constantly.
Oh,
sorry, keep going.
That's alright.
Why not a Mortal Kombat style in DCUO? Well, because it's DCUO.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat is a different property.
Nothing wrong with the trying to create your iconic look. I remember when I joined the game, I had a buddy of mine. His name was Optimus Prime. Hey, can you guess what he tried to make himself look like?
Actually, it can
You're
make it pretty good.
wrong. Juggernaut, you're wrong. No, he's totally.
You can make a pretty good Optimus Prime in DCUO using the red metallic material or the red metallic chroma material.
I joined the game back in 2015, and this guy had a very good look to it. So if it was available all the way back then, it's gotten even better now with the quality of materials and chromas that we've got. Everything looks good with a nice chroma. Let's be serious.
Oh yeah. But the metallic chromas I thought were especially good looking. The next stream will be next Friday. Basically, we stream every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Unless Nyx is late, then maybe 5:05 or 5:10.
The Satire legs, nope, did not struggle at all. I did not even notice I had them. It just happened one day without me noticing, and I've had them ever since. So I couldn't even tell you what you need. I know I made a video about that, but I completely forget where you can get the legs. But I did not really work towards the legs, it just happened.
It's either a collection reward or it drops out of the vault. Satyr legs. Or lockboxes too. That could be it. I'm thinking it's a collection or a vault.
Yeah, you can probably make a good looking Juggernaut. Pretty sure I saw one or two.
I got a friend of mine. He's on the villain side, and his name is Juggernaut. Like, he has the name Juggernaut, and he looks like Juggernaut, and it looks really nice. He's atomic. It's a really good tank, actually.
No shield run. Yeah, you can give items to players. Although, if you are free to play, you cannot give items, and premium, I think you're restricted. But someone will correct me in the chat. Oh yes. Good job, guys. Let's give a bow to everyone because they deserve it.
And I'll give them an evil laugh because they deserve it.
Ah, you're so mean.
Well, that goes with the nature. What role should I make my custom Supergirl or Power Girl? Probably a tank.
It depends. Which Supergirl do you want to make? If you want to make Supergirl when she was a Red Lantern, I'd say to go for Rage. If not, probably Ice Powers.
Oh, power-wise, yeah, probably Rage or maybe Earth, you know, maybe Ice. There's a lot of options when it comes to making a Kryptonian-based character.
Yeah. Ulysses Jamie is asking about my ethnicity, or is he asking Nyx? In my case, I'm French Canadian, but technically I'm like half French Canadian, half Indian. I don't know about Mr. Nyx.
I'm half American, half Canadian. Nothing special about it. Just English.
So it's Anglophone either way. But do you speak French?
I mean, I learned the language, but I'm not fluent myself. No.
That's all right. I the same here. I know a lot of people who learned English in school who don't speak a word of English, so don't worry about that. But it's just that I know I'm always surprised. Like the last few times I went to Ottawa, I was surprised at how many people actually spoke French. So I was just wondering.
Yep.
So I guess we're going to be done for today, guys. So next week we will play with evil villains. Not sure exactly just yet which villains, which missions we'll play. We'll probably play some 8-player contents. We'll play it by ear when that happens.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of content comes out for us. If there's a certain bonus of some kind that's coming out, then we'll play it off of that. So next week is villains. Thank God.
Yeah, because like this week we were just planning to play missions, and then when we got the double currency, we thought, why not play the Legion Bounties so that people can afford to purchase some of the new rewards. I'm sure a lot of people are going to need the currency to purchase those rewards, but also there was the whole gem thing that some people also might need for the feats. So it seemed like a good idea to play the Legion missions today, the Legion Bounties today. So here we are.
Yeah, new content came in. You got to do the Legion stuff, of course.
So next week, unless there's some changes or some news next week we don't know about just yet, we should play with the evil villains. So we'll do it like usual. We'll gather somewhere, we'll put a group together, and we'll go play some missions together. So do you have any last word, Mr. Nix?
What should I say? What should I say? Don't be a hero.
I knew you would say that. And also, don't forget to go check up Mr. Nick's channel. Mr. Nick has posted his second video today, so go watch it out and go support our friend Nix. So that's going to be pretty much it. Sorry?
Oh, I was just gonna say it's about the general tab. The general tab when it comes to your feats. All those feats that are in there, I've gathered up what are the most difficult ones in there, and I'm talking to them about how to do those one step at a time. Go ahead and check it out if you want.
So thank you guys for playing with us. Thank you for people on the stream who came to watch with us and chat with us. It's always appreciated. So have a good weekend, guys.
Take care.
Bye-bye.